whatever the celebration might be. But, yeah, and you would think that there would be some people who might actually hate him for doing that. But maybe there are. He had the shimmy, too, with the little shoulders. I never really thought about the night-night as the most iconic thing in sports. All right. 1-800-878-PLAY is the number to call. I'm on Twitch.tv and have been, as I look into the high-def camera here. I got my Ricky Being Ricky hoodie from Opening Day Designs. This is from like 2012. This guy used to sell these things at the Coliseum, and I bought like, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them. And then he got a cease and desist order. And then he would just have silhouettes of guys. He still got a cease and desist order from MLB, not even the A's. MLB wrote it to him. And then, so he had to stop making them, and now all the letters are peeling off this hoodie. Well, it's sad. It's a really sad story, Rick. TuneIn app, iHeartRadio app, Stitcher app, as well. SportsByline.com. We stream through the website. And if you want to write me an email, send those along to rick@sportsbyline.com. And if you're into horse racing, which I know you are, we got the man himself, Carmine Marino, coming up. And we'll talk about the ponies. Get on back.
Listen up, guys. Are you experiencing any of the following? Fatigue, less drive, poor performance? If so, you may be one of the nearly 30 million men in the U.S. today dealing with ED. But did you know you don't have to pay hundreds for a prescription anymore? And you don't have to deal with the hassle of seeing the doctor or the embarrassment of going to the pharmacy for a certain pill. Now, with one free call, you can find out how Herbal Virility Max can help you feel like a man again. For over a decade, Herbal Virility Max has helped guys just like you put a smile back on their face with improved performance and drive. Call today and ask about our buy one, get one free offer.
800-773-5112. 800-773-5112. 800-773-5112. That's 800-773-5112.
Has someone in your family lost a job recently, and now you can't afford your mortgage payment? Or do you have a rental property and your tenants aren't paying you? Quick Cash Offer can come to the rescue and pay you cash for your home immediately. Yes, sell your home and get cash all over the phone without dealing with real estate agents and risking your safety by showing your home to lukewarm buyers. You don't need to lose your home to foreclosure. If you have any equity in your home, we will buy it and give you cash within days, all in a simple over-the-phone and virtual process. Call Quick Cash Offer now before the economy gets worse. Sell a home you can't afford or just don't want to get the cash you need today.
800-788-1495. 800-788-1495. 800-788-1495. That's 800-788-1495.
Now you can get the incredible weight loss results that thousands of people have had with the top name brand prescription weight loss products, all in the comfort of your own home. With this free offer from New Hope Weight Loss, yes, generic versions of the popular weight loss prescription products are available now by you simply making a phone call. You'll save hundreds of dollars over traditional retail pricing. When you call right now, you'll speak with one of our virtual doctors, and they'll provide your prescription and we'll send you your medication. It's that easy. And you'll be on your way to your weight loss journey in a matter of days. And when you order today, we'll waive the $100 doctor's fee. This product is not covered by your insurance. It's only $199 a month. Call right now to learn more.
800-281-8944. 800-281-8944. 800-281-8944. That's 800-281-8944.
Hour 2 of titillating sports. You thought it couldn't get any better, but it's better. Rick Tittle is back. He's so great. I can't believe how awesome he is. More sports talk, yes. Couldn't get any better, but it's better. Rick Tittle is back. He's so great. I can't believe how awesome he is. More sports talk, yes. Hour 2 of Titillating Sports.
I am so excited to be back on the Rick Peters Show.
Well, that's fitting, Triumph the Insult Dog, because we're always very excited to have Carmine Marino with us from Pro Wagering and ProWagering.com. Carmine, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the Fountain of Youth Stakes at Gulfstream. Is that what you're looking at?
It's one of them. I got all three. And you know what? These are some really tremendous betting races. Like last week, we talked about that one horse, and it popped to pay $25. And the big race, I said, was a good betting race. These are good betting races, except California is kind of cheap.
All right, well, let's take a look, first of all, at the Fountain of Youth, because there are some good horses in there. You have Sovereignty, Burnham Square, which we talked about last week, and then River Thames as well. What are you looking at here?
You know, I like River Thames. This horse is unbeaten in 2 starts. The top toucher is the trainer, Windstar Farms horse, J.R. Velasquez. It's beautiful. But I think, Sovereignty is a solid horse. It's had a great race out of Churchill Downs. Billy Mott, great horse. Alvarado Jr.'s on the horse. Then you got Burnham Square. All three are hot horses. But I'm looking at maybe the 1, Gate to Wire, another Fletcher horse that could be a price at 6-1 morning line. I mean, I think we may get a little higher odds. And the other one I'm looking at is the 7. Safi Joseph is on fire this meet down in at Gulfstream, and that's Neoquolis. It's an unbelievable horse. This horse's morning line is 10-1. He's run really well all of his races. The only bet at the last race was on a slop. I think this horse might have a shot. This is a great betting race because I think you get some value.
Yeah, I'm looking at Neo Equos, 10-1, Carmine.
Yeah, I like this horse. I think this horse, he's never run a bad race in his 4 career starts. He's either won or he's run second. The first start doesn't count because he lost the rider. So in his 4 career races that he's actually successfully completed, 2 firsts and a second, then he picks up Irad, who's having that phenomenal meet at Gulfstream. This is an interesting horse.
You know, I'm looking at the 5, the Colt, solid left, and they're already saying possible scratch. I don't remember seeing possible scratch before. You either get scratched or you're not. So I don't know. Does it be a game time decision?
You know, there may be another race that they feel that this horse could be better suited for.
Gotcha. I'm looking at the 4 host. I always look for the longest odds, and Tyler Gaffalione is on McKellen, which is a 30-1. Jose D'Angelo horse, another Colt as well. 6th place in the Mucho Macho Man Stakes last month. And so when you have a horse that's a 30-1, is this just, you already know it's an also ran?
You know, the reason this horse is at 30-1 is his last start, he got blown out. He's got early speed. He'll dictate the pace. They don't know if he can get the 16th of a mile after the way his last race went against better horses. He ran really great the race before that at Churchill. This is a horse that at 30-1, you might want to tie into the exotics. I mean, so far this year for these races going for the Kentucky Derby, there's been some bombs. And this would not surprise me. This horse has got reason to improve. The other one you could look at could be Keep It Easy, the 8 horse as well. I mean, Dale Romans is having a phenomenal meet. He's won 30% of his races at Gulfstream. His horses are always ready. I mean, this is a great betting race.
How about the Florida Derby? Are you looking at that?
Well, this is the precursor to going to the Florida Derby.
Okay.
So a lot of these horses are prepping in Florida for the Derby. And, I mean, the Florida Derby is worth 100 points. This is only worth 50. But if you win this race and you've accumulated some points, like in the Holy Bull, Burnham Square wins this race, he can almost guarantee he'll be in the Derby.
So why, I mean, the Fountain of Youth Stakes, I guess this just goes back from the Spanish in Florida looking into the Fountain of Youth. This doesn't mean these are all young horses, right?
They're all 3-year-old colt. You're all 3-year-olds.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, you talk about Burnham Square, and we talked about who won the Holy Bull Stakes, and Sovereignty won the Street Sense Stakes as well, making his first start at the age of 3. What can you tell me about Junior Alvarado and the Silks?
I'm going to tell you right now, one of the most underrated jockeys in North America. This guy can ride. He is an excellent jockey. He rides a lot for Billy Mott. I mean, this guy, he's been traveling around the state of Florida between Tampa and Gulfstream and has done quite well. And if he's got a horse under him that's any good, you can count on Junior getting him there if he's ready. This is an interesting race. Now, the funny thing is the horse that ran third in that race, Sandman and Tistastic, ran last week down at Fairgrounds. And Sandman and Tistastic ran bad, but Sandman finished third. He was the horse that everybody in the world wanted to bet.
You know, you mentioned Bill Mott as a trainer. It's owned by Go Dolphin, and we've seen with Saudi Arabia, with their private investment fund, with them, you know, Live Golf and buying soccer teams and Formula One and all this. But Go Dolphin's been around since the 90s. This is a Dubai royal family, right?
Man, they got money to burn. I mean, money to burn. It's unbelievable. But you know what? Sovereignty's a good horse, but the question is, he was getting a little bit better with each start. But the question is, will he be ready for the Fountain of Youth if this is not a prep for the Florida Derby? And then, and tomorrow you got 3 major preps nationwide. The California race is not as much fun, but this race, as well as the Gotham in New York, could really be interesting.
You got any hot tips on those 2 races you just mentioned?
In the Gotham Stakes, let me pull it up real quick here. I have it here. I like this race a lot. A lot of people are going to be looking at Sacrosanct. I think this is a horse that's really good, a Brad Cox horse. I'm liking the 9, Garamond, with Chad Brown. This is a Juddmonte Farm horse. This horse broke its maiden on January 25th at Tampa. Again, a lot of these horses are just prepping to get closer and closer to the Wood Memorial, et cetera, to qualify for the Derby. You know, I think a lot of money is going to go on Sacrosanct. They're going to bet Sand Devil. Both horses are undefeated. You very rarely do you see 2 horses in the same race with more than 3 starts that are undefeated. These 2 horses are going to get a lot of money. Garamond could be a stunner and may pay $20, $25 with Javier Castellano.
Sacrosanct and Sand Devil are both New York bred, which means they look at you and they go, "What are you looking at?"
Exactly. You talking to me?
I'm walking here.
Exactly.
So
you're looking at me now. Don't give me any of that stuff.
The law, and this is what I used to do when I was in my 20s. I just bet long shots. So I'm just out of fondness. I'm looking at the 6 horse. It's either Pagode or Pagodi, 30-1, and has only started 1 race. Won by a nose. It was on an all-weather surface in slow time, but this is only its 2nd race, and it won its last race, but it's a 30-1, the longest shot out of 10 horses. What's that all about?
You want to know what? This horse is live. Remember I told you this is a great betting race. Mm-hmm. Leon Machado is a good jockey. He rides a lot for Lobo, Paolo Lobo. He wins 20% of the time when he rides this guy's horses. This horse has a legitimate shot in this race. Okay, and this is a well-trained horse. The 30-1 is an overlay. I'm here to tell you, he'll definitely be in my exotics.
There it is. Carmine Marino. Check him out. ProWagering, Always love the inside knowledge, my friend, and have a great weekend.
Well, warm up. Have a great one.
All right. I'm Rick Tittle, and we got some open lines on the other side, so come on back on Sports Byline.
Tell me who's watching. Who's watching me? I always feel like somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Oh, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Something isn't just a dream. Oh, when I come home at night, I roll the door. I'm holding in my hand the American Silver Eagle dollar. It's a beautiful piece of American history, and it's 1 ounce of silver. Originally minted in 1986, these coins are a beautiful classic piece of American history, and they're a great investment you should add to your portfolio. The beauty of silver is that however much you have available to invest, silver is affordable and easy to acquire, with 1 coin costing around $30. So, if you choose to invest a few thousand in silver, you can get quite a bit for your money. And you'll have a tangible asset that you can hold, one you can be proud to own. Claim your piece of American history with American Silver Eagle dollars. Call the Silver Hotline right now.
800-620-1624. 800-620-1624. 800-620-1624. That's 800-620-1624.
Special alert for consumers struggling to pay taxes. There are new tax regulations not published yet. We have the inside track on your new tax savings. These programs are designed to help struggling taxpayers like you. The COVID relief programs are gone, but there are new programs to help struggling taxpayers, and we have the inside track. Call now and we'll take you through these new programs. These taxpayer savings programs have never been available until now. Get out of tax trouble now. It doesn't take weeks. It can happen in one phone call. Call now and get the inside track to get rid of your tax problems.
Call the tax helpline now. 800-949-0039. 800-949-0039. 800-949-0039. That's 800-949-0039.
We all love children, and many of us have an old car, truck, or van in the driveway. Find the Children has a great way for you to put your unwanted vehicle to good use. Keep listening. Every year, thousands of kids go missing. Trust me, it's a parent's worst nightmare. When a child goes missing, every moment counts, and you need all of the help you can get. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to locating missing children and bringing them home safely. You can help support their mission by donating your car, truck, van, or SUV. A towing company will come and pick up your car for free, running or not, and the donation of your car is tax deductible. Your help is providing the funds they need to continue their services. Call now, donate your old vehicle to Find the Children, and get free pickup. Here's the number.
800-670-7830. 800-670-7830. 800-670-7830. That's 800-670-7830.
I'm a pretty normal guy. I do one weird thing. I like to go in the women's room for number 2. I've been caught several times, and I
Manhattan with the MLB offices, but it's definitely it's definitely a real thing. And so you can say what you want about, well, you're not helping, but what he's doing is like, you're actually hindering what we've got going on. Do you have to let it hinder? That was linger, by the way. All right. Also, I saw an interesting, now that we have the combine going on, and you can watch it on the Ocho or whatever it is, and, hearing that Abdul Carter has a stress fracture in his foot, and that now his stock is going to drop, and then the people say, no, he's still going to be the #1 overall pick. Really? Yes. No one's going to trade up for that pick? I'm always very cautious about